Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome back to not activating the flute, because it turns out that the two dungeons we happen to have cleared were... No, that's not even 5 and 6, because 6 is over there. I thought 5 and 6 were always the ones. No, it's 5 and 6 because there's two more? Because there's one... Because we got two blue reindeer, I think, the bomb that Link's house is... It sells a really big bomb that lets you blow up this part of the pyramid that lets you get 2 more chests. But only if you clear those 2 dungeons specifically. I don't know if in the winter version it's just always available. But... I spent 100 rupees buying the big bomb. And then I don't have the hammer. I don't have the hammer. Is there a way to get the big bomb there without the hammer? No. No, that's actually impossible. Because I could hookshot across the river, but there's no... I mean, we're starting at the flute. I just wanted to start this episode with a bang. Hey everybody, I'm Crow, and welcome back to what is definitely the actual start of this episode. By the way, someone stole 100 rupees from me on the way over here. Boom. The goose is loose, the duck is amok, whatever kind of rhyme you want to use. Either way, we are mobile. So if I do that, look at all of these places we can go. But first, I want to go here. Because there's like 3 checks here. You don't even have to get into the dungeon for. And I'm kind of curious what kind of medallion we need to get into the dungeon. I like that you have a hat. I still killed you, though. So this is Quake. So we need Quake and Bombos if we're going to do all the dungeons. But this one might not be required. So if we get the Quake soon, that might be indicative that we're actually supposed to go into Misery Mire for stuff. Hopefully we won't have to. Ah, another opportunity to get rid of all of these blocks. Satisfaction guaranteed. I mean, yeah, the beeping noise is annoying, but look at this. It's so... perfect. 10 arrows and a big 20. I mean... at least it was satisfying deleting the blocks. That was worth a trip, right? And there's one more cave over here, but this cave is tilting, because you can't erase all of the blocks in here. It's actually impossible, because some of them can't be moved, for whatever reason. Domino Cave, or Checkerboard, I think that's what they call it. It was also just 10 arrows. It's like, see, I can't. Just to bother me. We got rid of most of them, though. That's still most of them. I always see speedrunners go through there, and they're just, like, only deleting the ones to get to where they need to go. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But if I were to do it, I would delete most of them. Then I did. You know what? We could use the flute. Yep, we could use the flute to come back here again. And we can bypass this. We're going to Desert Palace. We need to get to the Dark World, though. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to come... Okay, yeah, we did actually do the thing. I was like, did we even do what I said we were going to do at the start of the episode? We have the flute. So if we come up here... Oh, wait, bird. I don't know where, but somewhere over here. Oh my god, it actually let us stay. Then we're up here on this ledge, and we can get an item. Go away, Condor. Big 20. And we can go into the dungeon. From the back way. Yep, we actually made it into the dungeon. Totally bypassed the need for the Book of Medora. I mean, it might show up later. Oh, you're right. They added Christmassy colors. Okay. Somewhere around here we find out if this stuff is actually... Wait, wasn't this the big chest? I don't think we have the key. This was the big chest. We don't have the key. My dungeon layouts, they're not all there yet. That's right, we can't actually see what that is. The lamp requires a bottle, which basically tells you that Sick Kid has it, because I don't know if there's actually anything else that requires a bottle. I mean, there's a bottle glitch that I know of. You, like, walk into a wall. Butter Sword is so overpowered. There's the big key. That means that completing this dungeon, at least, is not boots locked. Unless that was a key. But you know, even if it was, because we can go outside, I think we kind of bypassed that? This was a trap. I mean, you're basically just gonna walk into my Christmas tree sword and die. So bottom right. Ah. Okay, so that has to be a key then. I think anyway. Yeah, that's just another exit into nothing. Okay, so the thing that's on top there, I'm pretty sure has to be a key. Because you need to be able to go through there. That would give another chest. Wait, we have the big key, don't we? The big key was like the first thing we got. Which means we can go back and get the big chest. So that's at least a check we could do. And then maybe the small key's in there and that'll let us check another chest? Slowly working through it. Key, give me a key. It's a key. We're going back to the right side. Hitting the thing. Doing the stuff. I don't remember what those things are called. But they suck. Even the Super Mirror Reflective Shield doesn't stop them. If we had a Fire Shield, we could stop those. I sure do hope we actually get the Mirror Shield. Because my god, does that ever make Laser Bridge and stuff easier. I died a whole bunch of times doing... Ah, I forgot how satisfying it is to see all the little hats on them. Tentacle hats for days, yo. The Fire Shield! I was just talking about that. Now fire isn't a problem as long as we're facing them. When I was a little kid, I thought that because the shield was getting bigger, that means it protected us, like, from more. Like, if I was facing them, I'd still need to, like, use the shield to block it. Turns out it just blocks whatever direction you're facing. That was just the map. Which I guess actually makes it better. At the same time, though, kinda wish it did a little more. That's still fine, though. We're gonna go to the other part of the dungeon. We pretty much full cleared this except for whatever that present was. Which is actually a downside of this mode. Because it's wrapped up, like if that was just like 10 rupees or something, then we could just go, oh, well, whatever, I mean, it's just 10 rupees, we didn't need that at all. But because I don't know what it is, that could be the hammer or something. That's always going to be in the back of my mind. Or at least it would be if I was a speedrunner, because I'm going to forget in like 10 minutes. But if I was a speedrunner, I'd be like, this is relevant information. So I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to push the block, then we're going to go through the door. Alright, I can just run through this. I was like, and then I wait here for this to happen, but no. Ow. Actually, did I need the bow for this? Hee, I like seeing these. Too much. There we go. Nope, maybe we just need a light source. Light source. Yeah, because... No, because I think the bow is the first thing you get. Oh, I found the key. It wasn't this one. It wasn't this one either. Got it. Got it. Zig and zag. Yep, those are the things that can only be killed. No, wait! They are the things that can only be killed by the bow? Ow! But I don't have to kill it. I wish I could just shield bash him to push him back or something. Yes, go to sleep, Igor. Oh my god, land Molus with the butter sword. Are you bushes? Are they Christmas tree bushes? They actually made them more festive, that's cool. In that one little festive run that I saw, I don't think I actually saw them kill land Molus. Maybe all the reindeer are blue, actually. We already have the bomb, I have no idea. It feels like I'm just saying things at this point. I don't understand enough about the randomizers. Especially not this festive version. Literally only seen one run of this done, and it was a daily race, and I don't think I even watched all of it. I kind of just listen to them while I'm doing other things for the most part. We cannot do Eastern Palace without the bow. And we already did the Tower of Hera. Looks like whatever we end up doing, it's got to be in the Dark World. Unfortunately, that means I need to go back to the Dark World so I can look at the map, so that I can come back to the Light World so that I can fly to where we need to go next. And at the moment, I'm kind of thinking Ice Palace. With the Fire Rod, I think we can do Palace of Darkness as... No, Palace of Darkness, we need the hammer. Ice Palace, we also need the hammer. You need the hammer to drop down onto the boss. We also need the hammer to get to this. All three of these are hammer-locked from finishing, but these two are... Yeah, they're just hammer-locked from finishing. This one's hammer-locked from starting. I think we can do all of Skull Woods. So, because we can't get into Misery Mire, that means we could do some Thieves Town checks, or some Skull Woods stuff. But because we can actually clear Skull Woods, I think we should go there. Man, why the vanilla music? It's not snowy enough here either. Have we been here before? I feel like I've already done checks here. Oh, well, at least the Christmas music is back inside the dungeon. I might be doing things we've already done over again. If this chest is open over here... Oh, I guess we haven't been here. That's good, then. Butter sword. Still takes 4 hits to kill Gibdos. We didn't get the key I wanted. Which means we've got to come out here and open this chest. Which only gave us the compass. Wow, we actually dodged that. See, because this chest is, like, always open. Ah! Okay, we're fine, everything's fine, don't panic. I forgot about the Wall Masters for a second. Like, I remembered them, and then because one didn't show up in the last room and I was expecting it to show up, I kind of forgot about its existence. Jumped up out of nowhere and surprised me. Right! The reason I didn't come here before was because we didn't have the hook shot. And the hook shot lets you check that. Boom. Which will let us open this. Which won't do anything because we don't have the big key. Great, I'm glad we came here. Why do you keep dodging me? Yeah, we don't have the big key. But I can hookshot away and go this way. This was just a shortcut. Into the room we've already... I see the problem now. I couldn't even hit him from that angle. Was there something this way? Literally just the room we were already in. Okay, so we're going topside. Because there's another way through. Because there's another way through here. This is to the second part of the dungeon, and there is actually a third. The third you can only get into if you have the fire rod, so because we did the hookshot cave check is the only reason why we can actually finish that. I wish we had the Cane of Samaria. Because that makes this part so much better. Yeah, see, even if you kill the wall masters, they come back. So while I'm trying to do this, they're gonna keep doing that. And while you're pulling it... Oh god. Not exactly capable of... What? He went between rooms. I've heard of a link between worlds, but not a wall master... I'm gonna give up. Why won't you die? I know that the fire rod one-shots them, but I feel like holding on to our magic. That's not what I wanted. That is, though. Okay, so... we got the last bottle in the game. That's just more magic over there, so there's no real reason to blow up the wall, I don't think. Now we can just push this out of the way. Probably should have just used the mirror to get back here. But again, not really a speed run. It's a chill run. I kill that. We get this key from here. That room is a trap. It basically just eats your key. There's also nothing to the right over here. That's just to get out of Skull Woods. Which means we come here. And we burn this evil-looking face thing. They did not Christmasify. This is okay. I forgive them. Not that there's really anything to forgive. I'm super grateful that people actually went out of their way to make this. Like, I didn't even think this game could get any better. And then they were like, hold my beer. Because they went out of their way to make a randomizer, and then they made a Christmas version of the randomizer. Oh, Vivi turns into a little... He turns into a cat? Is that like the cat from the village of Dolly or something? And we got another key. And instead of walking through all that stuff again, Uber Elite Strats. There we go. We could also really use half magic if the game's going to be nice. I would like that. Well, that was much easier than the normal routing. Alright, so I don't want to run out of magic, so I'm going to try and kill you guys with swords. It was a success? I think. I mean, they still hit me quite a bit, but I'll take it. We're going to come over here, because we have a time limit on this. Actually, pretty short. There's no reason to kill these guys because the exit is actually right here. And there's no reason to kill these guys because the exit is actually right here, behind this door. Stupid wall masters. I think... Oh my god, if they showed up during the boss fight, that'd be the worst. It's a good thing that they don't. This is the moth thing I was talking about. I had the blind fight in here, and it's like, how do you even? This boss is actually designed also so that if you get hit by the spikes after you hit, like if you hit the boss and then you get hit by a spike, it makes it so that you don't do damage to the boss. I'm gonna die. Makes it so you don't do damage to the boss. We have the butter sword. This really shouldn't be a problem. Figured I would be on the safe side anyway. Oh look, it is the map. Did we get the big key? We would have to get here, right? I need to go back in and check. We never got the big key, so I can't check the big chest. That means we missed another chest somewhere else. Somewhere in this dungeon I missed a chest, and that's what's preventing us from getting into the big chest. Anywho, I'm going to go and search vigorously for that chest, and we're going to call it here for now because this went a little longer than I was planning. I'm hoping to keep these short so that they're a little more compact and, like, interesting and stuff. Whenever things go on, or like half an hour, It says that my average watch time is like 4 or 5 minutes. And I'm like, people only watching 5 minutes. Gotta make it more interesting, more condensed. More Christmas. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. I'm trapped. No, wait, I'll go out this way. Later, everybody. Big 20. Later, everybody.